And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. A good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Jordan Clarkson.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little. It's out there on the floor.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. And the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. Jalen Brunson out there with Miles McBride. And it's Town in at the 5. And for Minnesota, the big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1 spot. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Hart kicks to Brunson. Hart with the screen for Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Hey, Clark, 2 monumental forces will be generating a lot in the paint tonight with this center man. Matchup we have.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of thumping and bumping, bruising and pushing. I mean, these two do not want to let the other one get the upper hand. I mean, might as well ring the bell because it's going to be close to a fight in there.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And Randall throws it down.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
Now here's Edwards. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. Now Brunson. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Brunson finds Hart. In the corner, it's Bridges. DiVincenzo with it. Now guarded by Town.
Hey, why settle for the layup when you can dunk it? DiVincenzo putting on a show on that drive.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. DiVincenzo against Brunson. Inside. Towns, the pass to Hart. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Take a look at the Timberwolves. They're 6th best right now, looking to make a move up in the standings.
Well, for the Timberwolves, they've stayed right there just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
DiVincenzo against Brunson. Down low. It's stolen by Randall. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. Pass to Edwards. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And New York with a change here, too. Yabusele. Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor, as complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
To the paint, here's Reed, and Reed throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Brunson. Coming off a solid outing against Charlotte. And the dunk by Towns.
And this is how you run the pick and roll. I mean, Brunson capping it off with the perfect pass.
Minnesota leading by 8. Here's Conley. Reed with the screen on Brunson. Conley, the pass to Reed. Out to Conley. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Hart. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Clark outside. Pass to Conley. And it's Miller in the corner. All 3 off the mark. And so it's Minnesota holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Sharing the perimeter spots, it's Clarkson and Bridges. Gershon Yabusele is out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's Kolek in at the point. Knicks trail by 8. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, the Timberwolves this summer signing extensions to keep their elite front court intact. In bringing back Julius Randle and Naz Reid, they maintain a team strength, one that seems more necessary than ever in the loaded West, guys.
You got it, making the commitment. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. Miles McBride's checked in for New York. Over to the wing. To the middle.
As he often does, he gets to the rim. But that's just stellar defense.
And Juzang pulls it down.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Randall with the bucket.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Yabusele is screen on Conley. Into the lane. McBride. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
The Knicks making a switch here. Towns is checked in. And that one, good.
What a move by McDaniel, showing the defense how nimble he is when he wants to be.
Here's McBride. A rebound by the Timberwolves. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And there's the call on Miles McBride. That is his first foul of the game. For Minnesota making a switch. Gobert's checked in. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York. Conley the pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to him well.
So coming close to 40 years of age, Mike Conley's production has slowed down. But Clark, he is still so valuable in so many ways.
And his value comes in his production, but maybe more so in the intangibles, which are really hard to measure, but they're palpable. You feel them. They make a difference. They have an impact on the team and individual young players. I mean, he's one of the best teammates and leaders in the NBA. Always plays it within himself, has great perspective and wisdom. He's just a joy to be around and a very, very good teammate and leader.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for New York. Here's Towns, uses the glass to finish the layup. Towns has got 6 points.
Towns is so dangerous in the paint. He's got the ability to just muscle through most any defense.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Guys?
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
And, you know, the height of Towns gives him an advantage in seeing the floor so well. He's excellent in making these nice passes.
Randall surveying the D. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by McBride. The muscle from Edwards.
Scores to get uncontested shots at the rim. No wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Julius Randle. The Knicks also changing it up. Yabusele comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Clarkson in for Bridges. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 11-point game. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Reid with the block.
What a denial that time by Reid. Excellent body control on that block.
A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
No good from Yabusele. Timberwolves leading by 13. DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. McDaniels on the wing. A three-pointer, no good. The Knicks have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. Brunson scanning the floor. Clock at 6. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. New York needs to get off a shot. McBride's shot is off. Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. Edwards making a statement.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Timberwolves lead by 15. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss? And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie. It was not me.
Okay, let's go back to the first half of our featured game. Anthony Edwards, guys, how about his performance? Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan.
after a very lopsided first half. We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Offensive rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's up his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, year after year, Clark, we continue to see Anthony Edwards increase his scoring.
Yeah, and I like the fact that his efficiency has gone up as well, Kevin. That's a nice combination. Scoring going up and efficiency improving, and that's a problem for sure for the rest of the league.
Clark, we see more coaches nowadays keeping a cool-headed, calm demeanor on the sidelines.
And, Kevin, I love it. I mean, you don't have to yell and scream to get your point across, and every coach has to coach according to his personality. But I do like the fact that we see more coaches being mindful of how they coach and recognizing that overly demonstrative behavior doesn't necessarily improve the outcome.
McBride's shot is off. Timberwolves leading by 17. Outside Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And having a star in Anthony Edwards, Clark, with so much confidence, what kind of impact does that have for the Wolves?
Well, it's huge. I mean, he wants the pressure of carrying the team, and with his outgoing nature and skill set, that mentality, I think, permeates the team and gives it great confidence.
And the first one at the line is good.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skills.
And Edwards drops them both. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Runs in the pass to McBride. Second chance effort. Gobert with the block.
This has always been a highlight of Gobert's game. Elite rim protection.
Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. Fifth, Karl Anthony Towns.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second.
You're looking for a guy that plays with a bit of an edge. Julius Randle is your man. I mean, he's been an All-NBA selection on multiple occasions.
And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Mikal Bridges.
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
Hart with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Brunson. And rejection by McDaniel.
The length of McDaniel, a big factor at both ends.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. The three-pointer's off the mark. Knicks trail by 20. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. You look forward to working with someone like that. Kevin?
Hasn't bought in. Thanks so much for the report, Allie.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Towns, a screen on DiVincenzo. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Out to Bridges. Brunson against DiVincenzo. To end the drought, Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. You know, Clark, Rudy Gobert is often the victim of unfair criticism.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more there. I mean, that's just what people tend to do, the talking heads, if you will. I think too many times folks focus on what he can't do instead of appreciating all that he does. I mean, he excels as a rim protector, a screener, a physical presence in the paint. I mean, I think he's going to go down as one of the all-time outstanding defenders in league history.
The 10-footer. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Brunson, no good.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
DiVincenzo finds Randall. Gobert with a screen for Randall. To the inside. McDaniels gets a wide-open look. Finds himself wide open and drills it. McDaniels got his second basket of the game. Brunson the pass to McBride. Shoots over DiVincenzo. New York missing again. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Timberwolves ahead as they score 14 straight points to finish the period. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Guerschon Yabusele. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Towns. And it's Kolek in at shooting guard.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Pass to Towns. Rebound, Minnesota. Reeves got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Clark. Here's Beranger. Defended by Yabusele. Conley kicks to Reed. And he comes up with the deuce.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's McBride, covered by Conley. Left side, Towns. Towns is doubled. Out to Clarkson. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Outside, Reed. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Love the pass from Reed that time. These guys love playing with it.
The Knicks have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's McBride, over by Conley. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans. Greg, that's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Minnesota. Dillingham wide open, and he fires. And the 3 off target. On the wing, Bridges, guarded by Reed. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Mikal Bridges cleared for takeoff.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Outside, Reed. Tries again. He lays it in. Reed's got 6 in the quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to McBride. From deep three-point land. Tips it up. Another shot. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And the Timberwolves call time here. They lead by 35. It's time now to present our player of the game, Naz Reid.
Offensively, his focus was lasered up. I mean, whatever scheme the defense was working, he found a way to work through it, locating quality shots whenever he got his hands on the ball.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Knicks have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. And here's Brunson outside. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Randall down low. Large there. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Towns, the pass to Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. With 1 on the clock, and Towns throws it down.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Timberwolves.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And partner, it sets up what should be a fantastic finale to the season series. Major bragging rights on the line that night.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Naz Reid.
Well, I thought the job he did on the glass was absolutely terrific, extremely physical. He left it all out there tonight.
And Edwards drops them both.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Bridges finds Brunson. Brunson draws the double. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Here's Edwards to the paint. Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. For 3, Edwards. The Knicks pull it in. It's stolen by Randall. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Rudy, you guys came to play tonight. Can you talk about the motivation right from the opening tip?
We just wanted to have a good defensive game, come out ready and make sure we communicate and run back, because these guys are very talented, and we did a great job.
The communication paid off. Thanks so much.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And now, our player of the game, Naz Reid.